Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Monday, the 15th of June 2020. It is currently 4:45 p.m. local here in Vietnam. This is a look at my 12-hour high probability charts and what I've done on the last candle, which was at 4 p.m., which was about 45 minutes ago. It just takes me a while to update the spreadsheets and tidy up the charts so I can do this video. All right, so let's have a look at the trading view setup. This is my 12-hour watch list on the right here. Any trade that's highlighted, any pair that's highlighted in orange are pairs I'm going to discuss in this video. If it's in blue, it means I've got trades on. No highlight, no trade. So we'll start with the AusCAD. Now, like usual, if you can't understand me or I talk too quick or English is not your first language, you can pause the videos and just read my notes. I always put plenty of notes on the charts. So we'll just have a look. It all looks a bit messy, a bit ugly, lots of lines. Don't get stressed, I'll explain it to you. So we see S1, S2, S3, sequence 1, sequence 2, sequence 3. Normally they're titled somewhere. So a sequence is multiple trades on the same sequence. There can be multiple trades taken on the same candle. For example, on this sequence 3, I'm sure there's probably a sequence 1 trade and a sequence 2 trade taken also. Where it is positioned is where that sequence started. So they normally go left to right, 1, 2, 3. Now, any red trend lines you see on a chart basically mean bearish divergence. I could probably remove a few of them. They just messed up the chart. So bearish divergence. Green trend lines, bullish divergence. Blue trend lines, something of interest to me, support, resistance levels, that sort of stuff. My sell trades are designated by a red vertical line and a solid red horizontal line where they intersect. That's the entry in that area. My buys are blue. Now, the three MAs you see are 240 LMA, 100 EMA, and a 50 EMA. They're just to give me an idea of trend direction. As you can see here, they're stacked to the upside, so the trend's generally up. This green and red dots on the price chart's a QMP filter. It's more of a visual aid. It's a combination of two other indicators. Now, the two indicators, this is the MACD Platinum, which is a zero lag MACD. Here we have a zero level. So basically with this, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. There's another indicator called the QQE Advance, which is not on the chart. When the QQE Advance crosses and it's in sync with the MACD Platinum, it forms these QMP filter dots on the chart. So I don't need to see the QQE because I've got these dots on the price chart. I just need to know the position of the MACD Platinum before I take a trade. All right, so let's get into it. AusCAD, there was a buy trade on this candle. It had gone up, it already closed half, had a stop in place, it's come down, stopped me out on that. Gave me $3.83 profit. Now, all these trades on the 12-hour charts have been recorded on a shared spreadsheet in Google Drive. There's a link to the copy of that spreadsheet in the description of the video. Everyone's more than welcome to have a look at the spreadsheet and check it out. There was one glitch on it today, which I'll explain shortly. But generally, it's pretty good. It's been going since the 3rd of Feb with all my 12-hour trades on there. These yellow lines are my break-even levels. So you might have multiple break-even levels. For example, sequence 1's got one. Sequence 2's got one. And there's an overall break-even level. So there's 3 break-even levels. That's where we're at the moment. So price has to come down through those yellow lines and life will be better for me. All right, let's move along. Aussie, New Zealand. All right, this afternoon there's just a sell trade here, this little red dot. It's not a valid sell trade because the MACD Platinum's below the zero level. However, I am in a buy on sequence 2 here. So this is a hedge sell on sequence 2. So you can see it here, hedge sell on sequence 2. I'm already in a sell up here on sequence 1. That's got a stop in place. Stops are designated by a red dotted line. So the stop, sequence 1's a sell, closed half, got a stop, move down to just under my entry level. So this yellow dashed line is my overall break-even for all three trades. Because it's negative 0.01 net negative, price has to go below that and I'll be overall break-even. This green dotted line, dashed line, is just a big number. In this case, it's parity, 1.0000. You can see how price bounced off it there. So I just took a hedge sell. It's not a standalone trade by any means. CAD Swiss. This is where I had a problem with my spreadsheet today. If you notice on my spreadsheet, when you look at it on the actual trades, it's coming up as being completed. It hasn't. It's still, basically there's a, what happened this afternoon, I've got a new buy signal. So I commenced the sequence 2 buy. It's tough to take a buy when the buy signal's taken on a big, well, not a big, but a full-on bearish candle. So when that candle closed, gave me a buy signal. So that's why I said ugly looking buy trade when looking at the previous candle. It's just that it's a bearish candle, but it's a valid buy signal all the same. The MACD platinum's below the zero level. And the thing that makes me like a little bit better, I'm in a sell already. So on the sell, what I did was I've closed another 0.01 and moved my stop down. Now the spreadsheet showing that it's closed my entire trade, it hasn't. I'm still got 0.01 on the sell side. So my overall break even for all trades is at this yellow level, which is here at 68537. Because that's positive, net positive, plus 0.01. As long as price remains above that, I can close both trades out in profit. So it's a CAD Swiss, new buy trade, took another partial close on my sell and moved my stop down. So just tightening things up a bit. Euro Swiss, I'm in a sell from back up here. Now a grey vertical line is just a warning signal. I've got a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level, which means I'm now looking to buy. There's no confirming green QMP filter dot, which means the QQE has not crossed yet. So until that happens, all I'm doing is taking some action. In this case, I closed another 0.01 and moved my stop down to lock in profit there. That gave me a profit of $16.28. And I forgot to say previously, the CAD Swiss, that partial close was $18.10 profit. So they get this profit to date is actually profit since I've started trading this pair. Not sure I started my watch list with about half of these pairs on the 3rd of Feb, then I've added a few more pairs as time goes on. So that's profit to date, and that's not too bad considering I'm basing it on a 0.02 lot, which is, what's that, 20 cents a pip roughly, give or take. So it's not too bad. So move my stop down and taking a bit more profit. Euro USD. All right. I was in a sell trade here. Then there's this trend line break and I took a second sell trade. So what I've done is I've closed this first sell trade. So I just leave the lines on the chart so you can see where it is. And that was at this level here. So that was basically a break-even trade. So I just removed that. That's been closed. So it's gone. My overall break-even for both those trades was this yellow dash line. So as you can see, price is below that. So that's why I can remove that. And because the MACD Platinum's gone through the zero level, it sort of forces me to take some action. So I closed on my second sell trade, I've closed 0.04 and I've put a stop in place up here on the remaining 0.02. And that gave me a profit of $20.24. That's been added to the total there. So I've just got the one sell trade on now with a stop in place. New Zealand USD. Now, this is a bit of an interesting one. I'm in a buy back here. It's got a stop in place. That's sequence 1. You can read my notes there. Locking in profit. Can't lose on that. I took a sequence sell, a sell trade on sequence 2. MACD's above the zero levels, come down, now gone through the zero level. It's really not pushing down. It was a high risk trade initially. So what I've done is I've closed half because the MACD Platinum's through the zero level, closed half and put a stop in place, and that gave me a profit of $7.78. And overall, this is break even is not applicable as it's hedged. I'm short 0.01 and I'm long 0.01. So until one of these stops is taken out or I get a new buy signal or buy trade signal, then we're going nowhere at the moment. This green line is a big number. It's a 60-cent level. That's a New Zealand USD. USD CAD. All right, again, I was in a sequence of trades. I was in a buy, hedge sell, second buy. And I haven't tidied up my notes, have I? Damn. Sorry about that. Normally I tidy up these notes. I will do it once the video's done. I'll get rid of these bits here. But you can see I had a buy, hedge sell, and a second buy. Now, today, MACD Platinum's been through the $0 for a little while. We've had a push up. We're above the overall break-even level. So I've closed 0.04, put a stop in place just above the entry level, and that gave me a profit of $17.22, and that's been added to the total there. So the USD CAD's not a pair that's very kind to me. If you've been following me for a while on the daily charts, you know my thoughts on it. It's a pair that does my head in sometimes. So they can be all removed because they're all gone, and we're just left with that last trade there, and I'll tidy up the notes on that chart, and it'll be sweet tomorrow. So yeah, buy trade there, and we're heading up towards the MAs. So that's it on the charts, guys. So I always do that. Thanks for watching the video. If you do like it, please hit the subscribe button. If nothing else, hit the like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. And like I said, always say, you're more than welcome to join my JAGfx group, my Telegram group. So I mainly talk about the daily charts in there, but then I post the 12 hours every now and then. Try not to clutter it up too much with too much trading. And you're more than welcome to join that. And as I said, the spreadsheet for all these trades, there's a link in the description to this video. All right. So enjoy your Monday, the rest of Monday, and I will speak to you probably tomorrow on Tuesday. Thank you.